It is good. I see it.
Got you! I got you! Shua, shua, shua. Got you! Wait, call the timeout! Whack! Back, evil ogre, or I'll get you with my sword! And don't cross me again, ever! You're really fun. Hey, I'm gonna hide somewhere in the cave, and you come find me. Ready? No! I want to play hide and seek! Hide and seek! Go! You found me! Okay, wait. Let me hide again. Ready? Go! Oh! Wow! You're really smart. I bet. You know what? I bet my best friend would really, really, really like you. Come on, I'll introduce you. I know how to spell introduce. It's I-N-T-R-O-D-U-C-E. My way is too small for you. You'll have to find another. Hope you brought a shovel.
What's this?
This hole
I
is
found
too
something.
small for you to squeeze into.
Wither, this is my new friend. She's really smart. You'll like her a lot.
Please, small child, leave me to my ruminations.
But she's really nice and tall. Maybe she can even help you with that thing.
Why? A grown friend? You brought an adult here? Good. Good gods. Can it be? You! Tell me true. Stand you with the Source Hunters, or do you serve the tyrant Brachus Rex? It hasn't. The Wicked King? He's dead? Strange to think it's been so long since I've been trapped here. So long since I've seen a living soul. A child may technically be alive, but so is a potato, if you understand me. No, Morty cannot help with what I ask. A wicked king it was, Brachus Rex by name. The Order of the Source Hunters discovered a great horror upon this prison isle, and I was sent to stop it. Yet my failure was absolute. I am not fit to bear the insignia of the Source Hunters any longer. Please, good lady, you must free me. Prise this spear from my chest, where it has been stuck fast for the last 1,000 years. Seize the spear. End this degradation. I beg you.
Oh, it's stuck fast. It's stuck fast.
It's stuck fast.
You, dead walker, tell me true. Stand you with the Source Hunters, or... Please, good lady, the spear. Seize it.
Thank you for your help with that, thug. Rare is the human who goes against their own for an elf.
She bows.
This is very good. Thank you. Do not forget what I ask of you. Sahela cannot stay here. She is too important, too rare. Our people must find her. I heal. We count on you. It is not devotion to Sahela. It is devotion to all. To the world. She is very special. All of luck to you.
You are in the wrong place, Pinky. Fear? Pity, perhaps. A blind wolf may lead the pack, but sooner or later they will all starve. If you shared in a heritage so fine as ours, a culture so advanced, you'd remain proud too. But never mind that. If you need to suit up, I can offer you a fair price. If not, I would thank you to move on.
Finally kicked the bucket this in. Didn't think I'd miss his grumbling and boasting, but spirit like that leaves a big hole when it's snuffed out. Rest his soul.
Many fragments wash up on these shores. Tell me what you need.
The woman looks out on the gently lapping waves. She seems totally at peace, but as you approach, she turns to you with a cheerful smile.
Haven't seen you around here before. New? Well, most certainly. Well, don't worry too much if you have a hard time settling in. Takes a while to get used to the place. You here alone?
She gives you a...
You think twice about facing this mean world alone, eh? Someone to drink to in the evenings, someone to hold at night. If you got those, you'll be all right. Some of us haven't got anyone at all anymore.
Comes it out all dilly-eyed. You see, like something. Comes it out all dilly-eyed.
The lizard's brow knits together, then apart, and back again. He seems to be swimming deep in his thoughts, and doesn't look up as you approach.
A little respect for Griff's right hand.
It doesn't do to panic here.
Right hand, my
Believe me.
Fella's got more right hands than an octopus.
That's it. I call court. Pay up.
The shrine depicts Lucian the Divine, avatar of the 7 gods. It does not react.
A shrine by the looks of it.
Need some...
Heading into the kitchen? Don't try anything funny around, Griff. I'm watching you. Right?
Psst. Hey, you're a little light in your pack, ain't you, girl? Who could blame you with the garbage they got for sale round here?
Worse than war rations, these.
Nice and slow.
Why don't you take a gander at the goodies I got? Stuff you won't find anywhere else in camp. Procured by special means.
Need something in the kitchen, do you?
Will sauce change back?
Ah, you're back. Oh, it's so good to see you, mate. You look... You know who you look like? The moon. I bet you hear that all the time, don't you?
If a magister finds this on you, you forget my name, here?
Keep it down, will ya? Hey, I heard about you. Had a go in the arena, didn't ya? So, how'd it go?
Fit for beasts.
Don't get too chuffed now. Long way to go yet. Did you speak to the burnished one? You oughta. I don't think that's the last you'll be seeing of him. There are those of us who believe he's the key to ending all this mess. The Order, the Voidwoken, all of it.
Here's the goods. Like you wanted. Pick a point, then.
Perhaps it's those bleeding dwarfs, didn't he?
What's your hand, Pipsqueak? What are you loitering round here for? Mind your manners round quick, mate.
Will sauce change back? Yet so quickly, we find sources today.
Goats. Good madam, you've set my body free. Free to crumble to dust at last. Oh, but my spirit, blast! I remain trapped in this mouldering skeleton yet. There was no intrigue for me. There was only suffering, lifetime upon lifetime of suffering. Brachus Rex was my tormentor. May the void consume him. After he interred me in this cell, he must have drawn my very soul away from me and stored it elsewhere in the fort. Thus he has bound me entirely to the mundane realm. But I know this place well. I could lead you to its likely location. In turn, you would find a path straight out of this fort. My freedom for yours. What say you? Marvelous, my friend. Marvelous. You'll first have to get inside the fort itself. There's a secret switch on a statue of the Seven in the courtyard. Surely you know it. The switch will open a hatch, and you'll be led into the prison's main floor. I suspect that within Brachus's phylactery room, you will find the container which ensnares my soul. He has likely disguised it well, but search there for another hidden switch. Brachus would have made me a supplicant, a slave to these walls. With your help, I'll die. At last, with dignity. I was fully briefed about this awful place before I came. My goal was to destroy the fiend who had been marshalling the world's most unwholesome weapons and magic into an army he intended to use against the realm. I never thought I would become one of his victims, and yet, here I am. Fort Joy is a dangerous place, my friend. Dangerous indeed. Brachus used this place to build an arsenal of terrible weaponry as yet unseen in our world. Here, he and his researchers crafted punishments and snares contrary to human dignity. Objects that could contain souls, wands that could purge the very essence from sorcerers. My order would never have used such barbaric magic against our enemies.
That you wanted. Everything there? Good.
The shrine depicts Lucian the Divine, avatar of the 7 gods. You hear a strange sound, like rusted hinges creaking and air rushing through a tunnel. A hatch appears behind the shrine.
He has spoken. Lucian has...
Get that girl and her head sucker out of here.
I guess he's talking about you?
Let's just see about that. Hey, loudmouth. What gives?
I'm trying to relax here, aren't I? Whatever's going on with you and your passenger, I don't really need it in my vicinity.
You can see it.
See? Nay. Sense? Good gods, yes.
You're a mystic too.
Mystic? Ha! Used to be a sort of demonologist, though. Was learning the arts, at least. Never did have much of a knack for it, to be honest. Studied under a real maestro, though. Learned this and that, too. Doubt it. Exorcism's a tier 3 skill. I was only halfway through tier 1 when I got thrown in here.
Come on, make yourself useful. There's got to be something you can do.
Well, I might be able to tell you exactly what's inside you. Might be any number of things. A ghost, a floater, a lucid dreamer who took a wrong turn somewheres. Let me try something.
He places a thumb on each of Losa's temples and one foot gently on hers.
Now, let's see. Holy, holy, holy. You ought to thank your lucky stars. That thing hasn't turned you into a meat puppet by now.
Crick on a cracker.
You need help. Serious help.
Don't I know it?
Do me a favour. Get out of here and hie you to the north of Driftwood. My old master was hot on the heels of something there, and if anyone can help you, he can.
Driftwood, Old Master, Hot Hills. Got it.
I don't dare say it now. Not while our guest is listening. Don't you worry. With something like that inside you, Loser, he'll either come to you, or you'll be drawn to him soon enough. Sorcerer! What do you think you're doing, prowling around inside the fort? Ha! That's almost cute.
He looks you up and down.
Don't know if my hounds will make much of lizard meat. Even dogs have standards.
Prepare yourself.
Locked.
The cat's eyes are clouded.
What?
They'll come. They'll come. God! Help me! Help!
The woman looks up as you approach, wiping her brow with a grease-blackened hand.
What do you need?
It's bolted on there tight, ain't it?
good find.
Muffled sounds suggest that this scuffed old door leads up to the fort's main floor. It's bound to be crawling with magisters.
There's got to be another way. I'd rather not walk into an ambush.
With you at my side, I don't fear what lies beyond.
Good. Let them try to catch us.
Do you hear that? It's coming from behind the wall. It's sort of eerie, like a poor soul in a glass trap. Oh, the horror!
The creature before you stares with sightless eyes and leans from side to side, like a puppet without strings.
It seems to be even more primitive than the rest of its species. Fascinating.
That's unnatural. Abhorrent. Evil. I can't take my eyes off it.
But it's kind of fascinating, isn't it?
Holy hellhounds. Those dogs sound out for blood.
Brett!
The hounds perk up and stare intently at the ball in your hand. The hound grabs the ball mid-air and squeaks it joyously.
Ball? 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 Me next! Ball? Bruno! Ball!
Can't be it.
Die! Kill! Kill!
Hello?
A dog is quietly curled in the corner of the cage, seemingly trying to make itself as small as possible.
Please, don't hurt me! They're so mean. They feed me horrible things. Meat from people. I don't want to eat it, but they do something to it that makes it irresistible. I'm afraid. If I leave, I might hurt someone. If I stay, they'll make me into one of their monsters. I'm better off dead.
Baddies! Baddies! Baddies!
Hello? My tummy hurts. Hello?
Good find.
My tummy hurts. You let me free. What if I'm dangerous? What if I hurt somebody? What if I hurt you? They fed me horrible things. Meat from people. I didn't want to eat it, but they do something to it that makes it irresistible. I'm scared. I'm not myself anymore. I have these cravings. I can't be trusted.
A low growl. The dog starts to salivate and lick his chops. His eyes go hard and cold. Suddenly, he seems to remember himself and why.
This is awful. I can't go back into the world like this. Please, just put me down.
All right, I'll do it.
I won't be killing any innocents today. It's for the best. If he's dangerous, it's better to take care of him now.
No, no, no!
Scratch, bite, bark, kill.
Sometimes the best way to get on with something is to finish it.
Greet the Reaper for me.
Brett! Just dust bunny.
Thought. Die. Kill. Kill.
You are nothing. You are no one. You do not exist. Not really.
Dust bunny!
Thought. Die. Kill. Kill. Scratch, bite, bark, kill.
Did you expect a needle?
Catch baddies.
A deluge of happiness. You played the flute. You wrote poetry. The music ended in Fort Joy.
Dust bunny! Just wet. Brett! Just dust bunny.
Thought. Die. Kill. Kill.
That smell. Oh, I think I'm going to be sick.
What is this?
Some sort of magister weapon.
And you thought Rivellon was flat? A sea voyage. Children and adults huddled together for warmth and comfort. You were a slave to the ancient empire not so long ago.
Broken. What's this? I found something. Looks like this place has been sealed up for a century or two.
There could be a good reason why no one dared to enter in the meantime.
Here lies Withermore the Noxious. Here lies Withermore the Sage. Here lies Withermore the Supplicant. Here lies Withermore the Yellow-Bellied. Here lies Withermore the Cold-Hearted.
Oh, too heavy.
So, this is your place, Brackus. Can't say I like what you've done with the place.
Here lies Withermore the Yellow-Bellied. Here lies Withermore the Supplicant. You sense a great whirl of energy within the jar. From its depths, a faint voice howls. This must be the container that holds Lord Withermore's soul.
Withermore held his end of the bargain. We should hold ours.
It would be cruel to keep a man's soul when we could easily free it.
Does our word mean nothing? Destroy the jar!
The jar smashes to smithereens on the floor. Here lies Withermore the Supplicant. As the Magister turns to face you, you feel Fane stepping up behind you.
Have you seen these contraptions? This must be the Magister freak the blacksmith was referring to. He may have the very tool I need to craft my mask.
Fane cheerfully explains that he needs something to rip off a person's face, even demonstrating the idea by reaching over and tugging on the Magister's cheeks. Rather than reacting with horror, the Magister seems excited, very excited. He explains that he might have just the thing.
Unfortunately, the Magister does not seem willing to part with it, no matter what Fane offers. The undead turns and storms away.
Who are you? Who are you, you pretty little salamander?
He runs a finger down your neck.
Aha! Easy. Ah, so supple. I do love the feel of lizard skin. So cool and pleasant upon one's own. Please, come in. Oh, do make yourself at home, won't you? Well, this is my playground. A little sanctuary away from the ugly world upstairs. And my games, well, they leave marks. You're not listening, darling. Perhaps we should start with making a little more space within those ears of yours. Come.
I'll yield to none.
Exquisite. A perfect tool to rip a face from a corpse. I think I shall call it the Face Ripper. Now to harvest a few samples, gather some source orbs, and craft a new mask.
You had a taste for wine and ale, as well as a variety of other sensual pleasures. Life is a coffer replete with countless delights. Your mind is empty as a new moon. Something seems to have cleared it out, scrubbed the corners, bleached the halls. The nothingness is oddly comfortable.
Are you watching this? Madness. What must you think of your divine order now? Madness. What must you think of your divine order now?
You again, mister. I don't like it down here. Don't like it at all. A bad man found me on the beach and brought me here. But I slipped away as soon as we got here. I just want to get out. The noises out there. Please help me get out. I just want to go to the beach and play with my shells again. But that grate is too heavy for me.
The cat purrs loudly as it curls itself around your ankles.
Thank you for freeing me from that awful place. The air is so much clearer here, wild and free, just like me. And I remember who I am now. A wizard's cat. But the spell-flinging stinker left me behind, without as much as a look over his shoulder. Bah! It's as if I never made myself a bed on his bony legs, or never chased away the mice that'd bite through his books. Oh, so he is. I guarded his library like a griffin would a princess's bedchamber, and look where it got me. I can still hear him now, the crusty old cad. We had us a cruise and 6 days in the sun, but grave duty calls, so I have to run. Too dangerous, my charge, for you, dear old boy. Lest you stay here in jolly Fort Joy. Yes, where they roast your bottom over a grill. That'll teach him to leave me stranded among those red robes with their prickly magic sticks. No, it's quite clear to me that you are much more worthy of an honest cat's company. You just call for me and I'll be there, all cuddles and claws at your service.
Hmm? In a final heartbeat. Why? Did you assume I wouldn't? Ha! As it happens, that invitation is why I let you live. Your flesh is weak. All flesh is weak. But your spirit remained strong as your flesh was being pierced. That I admire. Unless you love the idea of a life knee-deep in swamp water, I suggest we look for a ship. But let's not forget to find Zalaskar. I'm ever so eager to meet the man. My, I did get you all worked up, didn't I? Afraid you won't be able to sleep tonight.
She pulls her hand away, quickly and violently, as if bitten by a snake.
I'm sorry. I don't know why I did that. I suppose I'm a bit skittish from time to time. Skittish like a cat that's seen too much unkindness. You see, there's triplets in my mind. The woman I am, the woman I must be, the woman I long to be. Like all sisters, they do tend to be at odds with one another. From time to precious time. To be better, I must butcher. All new beginnings require sacrifice. You can see what I can do. What comes as easily as a morning's yawn or a rush of blood in the presence of beauty. This, you must accept. Thank you. How romantic a concession, to let a woman kill when she so pleases.
I'd say we should stop to talk, but I'm swamped. Don't make much of it one way or the other, but the farther we get away from the joy, the better. There's got to be a way off this island.
I must say, I was hoping to enjoy a smug advantage over everyone else. Lacking skin may make me a target for mortals, but I am mercifully immune to mosquitoes. However, they are infuriating when they get in one's skull. I can barely hear myself think. Given enough time, I could walk from this island to the shore, but time is in short supply. I must procure a quick way off this island, and that means procuring a ship. Something which seems unlikely in the depths of this swamp. Perhaps we should explore the coast. Intriguing. How did noxious bulbs end up here?
What's this? I found even the most noble among us must occasionally dirty their claws. These plants look truly sinister. They're arranged in a ring.
Things
Is that
if you open
a natural occurrence?
I swear!
Bloodied and sad, a severed head sits on its stick. Its eyes snap open and dart from you to the nearest noxious bulb, and back to you again.
Open the chest there! Go on! You know you want to! Open the chest! There's loot in it! Open the chest! Right you are, Redfish. You're the chief. The chief of opening chests, I wager. But there's stuff in the chest. Good stuff. Open the chest and find out.
Impatience flashes in his eyes and is gone.
Stuff. You know, good stuff. Loot and that. Go on then, see if I care. Back away from the chest.
A severed head sits rotting on a stick. The last vestige of an ear juts from above its too prominent jawline. A fly buzzes about its nose. Its eyes open. It looks at you. When it speaks, it struggles to move its impaled jaw.
I don't know who you are, but hear this. Don't own the chest. Don't own the chest. Whatever. Same old story. Usual story. Either you stink or being a good and proper worker. I was a professional. Lost my head for it. Oh, as it turns out, lost my Oddie. Oddie. The rest of me. You only have to ask. Just don't own the chest. We were haze builders. We built houses. We constructed labyrinths. Ruckus Rex himself said that one of the gargoyles was the last haze ever. Right before we cut off our heads. Oh no, you don't. The Master Haze Elder doesn't give away the king's secrets. Eyelids are sealed. I knew. Several of my cousins survived the family bloodbath. Massacre. Slaughter. So he's not all evil. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We have a code. We are after these builders. We construct the finest labyrinths. We do not give away our secrets.
The head closes its eyes. The conversation is over.
All we're saying is don't own the chest. Or bad things will happen. Exciting things. Don't listen to him, he's mad! Mad, I tell you! Crazy! He wants to die. I'd help here if I could, but getting here will kill us all. You don't open the chest! We all look the same to you, do we? One head's as good as another, is it? That's just lovely. Hope you're ashamed of yourself. Now don't make things worse. Don't own the chest. If you own the chest, bad things will happen.
Not nice things, bad things. See those hills? Ants? The flora around us, I aim to say. It'll go off.
The head's eyes widen in horror.
You wouldn't kill perfectly innocent heads like us just to see what's in their chest, would you? There's no honour, no all. None at all.
The head closes its eyes. The conversation is over.
Open it! Back away from the chest! Get lost and don't open the chest. Get lost and don't open the chest! I swear! Back away from the chest!
Genius maze builder. Clear of mind, sharp of wit. You built an invisible staircase, useful to those who may find it.
Voidwoken, we meet again.
Vermin, thieves, pests, leeches. This world is ours.
More of them. These beasts are damn persistent.
Fall, die, pass away, squash the vermin, hang the thieves. We
We are the many and the all. We were...
I'm ready. Glory is mine.
They can keep calling us vermin, but we'll just keep putting them down. Meet your maker.
Kin, child of desert suns, find me.
What voice is this that drifts through the marshes?
The corpses of voidlings lie in heaps around you, a miasma of cursed fluid pooling at your feet.
Let them come, I say. They are easily vanquished.
We can't get caught up in another battle like that. They're only getting worse.
They came wave after wave after wave. Relentless. Jolly good fun, actually.
It was madness! Big fire boom, lightning crash. One moment, sun. The next, I feel darkness inside me. Then noise. So much noise. Clank, moan, clink, groan. I hid in a stump. I'm not a stupid squirrel. I have much stowed away for hard times. But I saw them. I saw the shinies. Shinies! Darkness left, then light again. Warm. Saw glints in sand and dirt. Can't go there now. Salamanders. They like the meat. I don't want to be meat. Okay, I hope you find shinies. They make happy.